More than 1,300 years ago, a young Muslim general crossed deserts, rivers, and mountains, not for fame or wealth, but to bring justice and the message of Islam to a distant land. His name was Muhammad bin Qasim, a teenager who would change the destiny of South Asia forever. This is the story of his courage, his faith, and his lasting legacy. Muhammad bin Qasim was born in 695 CE in the city of Taif, near Mecca. He belonged to the noble Thaqif tribe, known for their discipline and bravery. From an early age, he was trained in leadership, strategy, and the art of war. Under the Umayyad Caliphate, his uncle, Hajjaj bin Yusuf, the powerful governor of Iraq, saw in him a spark of greatness. He was young, fearless, and wise beyond his years. The story begins with an act of injustice. A ship carrying Muslim women and children was attacked near the coast of Debal, today's Karachi. Pirates from Sindh looted the ship and enslaved the passengers. When Hajjaj bin Yusuf demanded justice from the ruler of Sindh, Raja Dahir, he refused. So Hajjaj turned to his young nephew, Muhammad bin Qasim, and gave him a mission: to punish the oppressors and bring peace and justice to the people of Sindh. He was only 17 years old, but his faith made him fearless. Muhammad bin Qasim led his army from Iraq across the burning deserts of Makran, facing hunger, thirst, and danger at every step. But his soldiers followed him with full faith in Allah. Finally, they reached the mighty fortress city of Debal, where the first great battle awaited. Debal was heavily fortified, with thick stone walls and thousands of defenders. For days, the Muslims laid siege, using a massive catapult called manjanik to break through the walls. When the fortress finally fell, the Muslims entered the city with victory, but not vengeance. Muhammad bin Qasim treated the people with fairness and respect. A masjid was built in Debal, the first in the Indian subcontinent, marking the arrival of Islam in South Asia. From Debal, Muhammad bin Qasim marched deeper into Sindh. At the banks of the Indus River, he faced Raja Dahir and his powerful army. The battle was fierce and long, but with courage, strategy, and faith, Muhammad bin Qasim's forces triumphed. Raja Dahir was defeated and killed, and his capital, Alor, soon fell. Yet Muhammad bin Qasim did not rule through fear. He showed compassion, protected civilians, and respected local customs. Temples were not destroyed, and people were allowed to live freely under the new rule. For the first time in years, the people of Sindh experienced peace and justice. Muhammad bin Qasim established an administration built on Islamic principles: equality, fairness, and mercy. Non-Muslims were given protection and freedom to practice their faith. Many people, inspired by his justice and character, embraced Islam voluntarily. The cities of Debal, Alor, and Multan became vibrant centers of Islamic learning and trade. Through this young general, the message of Islam reached a land it had never touched before, the land we now call Pakistan and India. But the story of Muhammad bin Qasim ended too soon. After the death of Caliph al-Walid, new rulers came to power in Damascus. Jealous rivals spread lies against him, and at only 20 years old, he was recalled and executed unjustly. Though his life ended early, his mission lived on. The light of Islam that he carried to the subcontinent continued to shine through centuries of faith, learning, and culture. Muhammad bin Qasim was not only a conqueror, he was a symbol of strength and faith. His story reminds us that even the youngest among us can make history when guided by truth, justice, and belief in Allah.